In the criminal justice system, all defendants are innocent until proven guilty, either by confession, plea bargain, or trial by judge. This is one of those trials. Welcome to Play It Bogart on Twitch, where we play your favorite games from the 80s, the 90s, the aughts, and beyond. And now, introducing a guy who's not opening for himself right now, Play It Bogart.
See, if I ran a really competent operation, we'd have done it previously on. But, you know, who's got a budget for that sort of thing? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 2 of Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. Other things to put in this space. I got nothing. It's Tuesday. How y'all doing? Let's see, this is the fourth day I've worked what feels like regular office hours, and so far the planet has not fallen into the sun yet. So I'm largely taking that to be a good sign. And of course, the Canadians have the Victoria Day weekend coming up. Except we don't get that this week. We have to wait till the next weekend to get our lovely long weekend. And the weather better be goddamn nice. I'm just saying that right now.
We'll see.
I cannot properly memorialize the Memorial Day weekend if the weather's not nice, damn it. Excuse me while I slam the desk a little bit more to enunciate my point here. So you get the plants in a good spot?
Yeah.
Good. Somebody went and planted some plants.
Well, yeah, only because the squirrels were digging in the pots and actually destroyed a pot, so I had to plant them.
Those damn squirrels.
Yeah, they're little fuckers.
City squirrels, they're the worst. You understand, the lady says, last time when Star Trek The Next Generation costs a lot. Yeah, on account of being dead. That would tend to inflate the budget just a little bit, because the whole reanimation, the zombie wranglers, I can see where that would be a problem in a hurry. Weather's been shit, 4 degrees and rain. Today is actually the nicest day it's going to be all week. If there was a day for me to take off, today would have been it, but try to hold on to some of my PTO. Alright, let's get this thing out of the way over here. Get that done with. And I believe we'll go ahead and move on down here. And of course, just like last time, I'm probably going to have to reset this because it has decided it is not listening to this anymore. So give me a moment to correct that. There we go. Futz with these. No, sound levels should already be good. Just don't go so bright on me that it screws up the green screen again. Finally getting warm in North Dakota. Good. I mean, sun had to come out up there at some point. And eventually everywhere. Summer is coming. I have to start looking at weather forecasts when I'm doing the scheduling now. And for all the difference it makes, I could have had the stream in Saturday afternoon because the weather is shit. Well, it won't be shit. It just won't be Buns weather. And you know, of course, that's the only thing I care about.
Yep.
There couldn't be other things that would be possible to do on a weekend with moderately warm weather and no sun. Couldn't be anything else. Alright, so where were we? Oh, yes. Phoenix is on trial for a murder he did not commit because some bullshit artist pulled some strings. So we're gonna have to deal with that now. I have to remember what everybody's voices were. Right, Maya, you were some kind of valley. Well, I guess this is like it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Huh, Phoenix, look! What am I looking at? Oh, this douchebag. Hey, you! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. It dawned on me that my Edgeworth is Jim Jeffries. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story? How you doing? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you, torment an innocent person like this?
So Edgeworth is cool being...
A Deutschbag?
Yeah.
He hasn't had his face turned yet. He's still an eternal douchebag. Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you a little bitch. I mean, you changed. You used to be cool, man. Phoenix, you know him? Oh god, no, I'm getting their voices mixed up. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Right? Phoenix. Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... I'll be defending myself today, thank you very much. What? Well, I'm a lawyer. Duh. Well, he's a lawyer. I am not a lawyer. This is a show badge. This is not a real badge. Let's do this. Let's do the damn thing. Bong bong. So glad I put that on there.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. In self-defense, you see.
Understood.
It's too fucking early o'clock, Your Honor. If he ain't guilty, it ain't my problem. Hey, Gaia.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime.
I say, prosecution may call as witness.
How many lawyers who defend themselves have actually won? I feel like I know on Law & Order they got a pretty bad batting average. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why.
It's like there's some kind of fucking bullshit going on.
It's like there's shenanigans going on. I think it's time for an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Y is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss Maya's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Dude, this ain't exactly take a bow territory. Great, gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Well, do it then. God, this asshole. What was his voice again? Oh, yes, it was that voice. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Nice catch there, Blanco Nino. But too bad your ass gonna get sacked. G.I. Joe. Anyway. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Maya Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. How you doing? You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I've done so. I don't always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. I don't know if that's the analogy I would have gone with, sir, but hey, you're the attorney here. Ho ho ho! I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, let him have it, Phoenix. Oh, I will. Alright. As you recall, this guy has fingered me for the murder of Mia Fey using bullshit. And we're pretty sure this guy did it, so we gotta poke some holes here. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. And then you cacked her melon. Finally, there was a terrible impactation. Then it was all over. What a world!
Things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. So we gotta poke a hole in there somewhere. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock. Everyone seems to agree that something happened at 9, so I'm not gonna bother on that one. You were quietly crucifying... You know what? This I want to hear about. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay & Co. law office. Correct. That is the only window, you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Business. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprise, It was then you saw him, a spiky man attacking a woman with long hair. What do you got? Spiky-haired? I guess we're not going anywhere with that one. That man was none other than me, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on, anyway? And what did you do, then? Called Miss May over, she too was surprised. The victim, she ran away, but I gave chase. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Only the one that chose it. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new perfect detail.
The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Oh, wrong button.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it looks like she ran to the left, but, problem is that's not where the body was found. Would you care to elaborate on that a little more, or is that all you got? Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I am absolutely... what he said. Psst, Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd? No, of course not. So, how did we give chase? There's nowhere on the fucking left to go, bud.
Objection!
Oh. I probably have the right idea, but the wrong execution. Oh yeah, I've got the wrong piece of evidence. Ow.
He smacks him in the head.
Yeah. So much for doing a no damage run. Right, we have May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right.
Objection!
There you go.
Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave! What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. That way. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? That's a look and a half. I'm just gonna pause on this for a second. 'Cause I just really think we need to look at this for one more moment here.
That's a good face.
I'm gonna have to see if I can make an emoji of that. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So we didn't witness. So did he witness the killing? Wait a minute.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
So observer sees Mia run to the right. He says she ran to the left.
They're both right.
There is a scenario in which both are correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Huh. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Objection, conjecture, objection!
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fan Co, bitch. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Miss White was standing, Mr. White. I kind of want to point here just to see what happens.
Take that!
That's where he was. But, Mr. Wright, we're not fools. How could he have been exactly where the victim was standing? Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Sorry, Your Honor. Sorry. Let me try that again. Show the court where Mr. White was standing. I'm gonna say he's standing where the killer was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look. Look at the K. This is where he was standing. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. To the left. Not to the right. To the right. Please. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah, no shit, Buckwheat.
Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. I tried. Very difficult. You gotta hire at least 7 contractors. She ran to the left. Left in air quotes. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Like, that makes no sense either. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Okay, I can think of at least 2 reasons why that doesn't make sense. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Okay, first of all, I'm saying the autopsy said single blow. Died from a blow by a blunt object, and not to mention, if everyone involved actually ran to the left, somebody from the window wouldn't see the hit. So, there you go.
That doesn't seem to make sense, unless you're stupid, which means I'm stupid. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw.
Hold it!
I didn't hit anyone! Now, Mr. Wright, there's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything.
Objection!
The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Why is he mad at me? Next, the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Savagely, that is what I saw. Ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Unfortunately, fuckstick, the medical examiner disagrees with you.
Objection!
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Ah! What do you have to say to that, fuckstick? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. In the belly button. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-puzzlutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Can I have that in writing? Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony, one not full of bullshit. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
Motherfucker, no. There will be no recess. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice, boy. Don't let him get away. Why is there a crowd?
Very well. The witness will care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one, White.
Mr. White.
Okay. Oh, he ain't happy now. The 2 accounts. Oh, the music's picking up. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Weak.
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Got poop.
Deal with it, motherfucker. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? That, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
You can see those 8-bit sunglasses falling on Phoenix right now. A light stand was lying on the floor when you looked. Yeah, see, there's a problem with that as well, Ambassador Fuckstick. I just keep using the phrase fuckstick on this guy. Because, I'm going to go on a limb here and say, you couldn't have seen that!
Objection!
Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this!
These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes?
Yeah. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the Metal Gear visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, I'm gonna need you to use words that actually fucking exist. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it. You could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that was from inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Oh, that was a face. My goodness. Have I got you now, bitch?
Mr. White, you look like you could use a moment.
You alright, bud?
Does somebody need a juice box and some fruit snacks?
His stomach's upset.
Oh yeah, that won't do.
Mr. White?
I like his hair, though.
You did it, didn't you? This is the second one. Though, the second one of the second one. Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia, looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
What?
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, you dirty motherfucker.
Bitch ass.
The wiretap? That's his excuse. He saw it when he planted the wiretap.
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. You're the secretary, Miss April May. To tap the law offices, Miss Faye.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you went in Miss Faye's office, am I correct? Correct! You're most correct, Miles! Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Bay & Co. law offices. I did a little B&E. Bacon and eggs?
A little white beanie.
Little light B&E.
Dipped
That-
my toe.
That is when I saw that accursed light stab.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the...
Ugh.
Names are too fucking similar.
See,
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to the place we went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basis conjecture it is. Well, fuck.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap.
You sly motherfucker. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Alright, tell me about that wiretapping. Did you tap that? Phone? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fan Co. Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound.
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. You're gonna fucking hate it, you idiot. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. You had entered the Fan Co. Law offices. Of course, you had done so to place the wiretap. That is when you saw this glass light stand. Would you care to elaborate about the glass light stand? Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Beginning of September, week before the murder. Give me something on that. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh. Right. Get out of the Fan Co. Law offices. Okay, keep going, bud. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fan Co. Law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fan Co. Law offices. Why did you need the wiretap? Why did you tap me as... Oh. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Yeah, but I don't think there's private investigator confidentiality here. Don't tell me I run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
No. Please, no. I need some dramatic music to play here. Unfortunately, I don't have any. All I have is this. We'll work on that. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here! I know that voice. Moment ruined. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix! Never surrender! Ah! Now he's lost his damn mind. Where am I?
What the fuck?
The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh, you're finally awake. Ah! Stop doing that, Mia. Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Hello. Oh, now we're running the right music. Oh my, yeah, so I see you didn't bother to change the size of Maya's clothing when you possessed her. Because I don't think that's how that outfit's supposed to look. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers, and thus begins the bullshit. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, Mia Maya. Mama Maya, Mia. Fucking shit. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. And not to flash your assets at the court. But, no, that's not a butt. That's a boob, not a butt. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one...
Ryder? Can you hit that console?
Thank you for the follow fruit bag, SXQG. Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt, you moron. The front? It's a regular receipt. A recipient. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Oh, I bet I know what it is. It's Shopko. Oh wait, they're out of business. Never mind. $1,000. Wow! Big spender over here. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record.
Wait, so the receipt didn't have that information beforehand?
Apparently, we just never felt compelled to flip the damn thing over and look at anything. It never dawned on us until now to consider that could be a thing.
Right.
Your Honor, the defense has lost its marbles. Oh, it's done more than that.
The court will reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Investigate evidence? Who does that, Hazy?
Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. With a sheepish grin.
Then, let's start off where we left off.
Yeah, exactly. The date of the lamp purchase was irrelevant until he made a sticking point on when he'd seen the damn thing. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. It was the beginning of September, the week before... Alright, I already read all this. And the fan coal officers, of course, you'd done so to place the wiretap. That is when you saw this glass light stand.
Hold it!
Oh, that's not the button I meant to push. Why did I notice anything as... blah, 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 lasting impression. Now I've got, yeah. Now I've got to show him the proof that he's full of shit. No, bitch. That is absolutely not when you saw the damn thing, because the damn thing wasn't there when you were there. Or, no. Yeah. Damn thing wasn't there when the wiretap was placed.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Bwah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Again, the thing that no one until now has thought to do. The other side, Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase, why, that's the day before the murder.
Yeah, you see. Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Coat law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, what a world. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a lot of bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well.
Good thing the blood didn't soak all the way through the receipt either. And good thing it didn't fade like all receipts do.
Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh, would you just fuck off already?
The trial objection.
Not so fast, Phoenix, right? Eh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. No concrete evidence that he is innocent. The fuck kind of legal system is this? Remember when isn't it supposed to be innocent until proven guilty? Alright, this is a different system.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me. Prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have any basis in factual evidence.
see. Objection denied.
Wouldn't that mean objection overruled? What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course, thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Edgeworth was harsh in the post-atomic horror trials of Next Generation 2. Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent?
You're quite persistent today, Mr.
What the hell did she just hand me? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read to this court. Apparently it's this.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now, even though the name on the text placard does not indicate that Mia is the one that is currently talking. Angry Joe, Billy Martin, Becky Thatcher, Billy Martin, Charlie Sheen. James Charles is on this list too. Anyway. Or else this list will be released to the press. Is this not extortion? Oh, who the hell cares? I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Why didn't you do that from the start? The court is willing to hand-wave witness and evidence tampering. Why not ignore extortion too? Why the fuck not?
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Alright, we're off the hook. Well, that was wrapped up rather quickly. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but why does my voice keep changing? But, congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. Okay, next murder case, let's just arrest the primary witness right off the bat and save ourselves some time. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Also, seriously, for Christ's sakes. I mean, look, I'm not normally boobs. I'm just gonna say it, boobs. Don't you think this is bad? It's even worse than the third game. It is horrible. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Bobs. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again in the next case. Chief! Hee hee. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia! Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. A little too early. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? But Mia? Wahaha, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Mia needs to harass Beetlejuice in the netherworld, that's what it is. But Maya? What? Do I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh?
Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to, like, help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting to duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You! Don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! Oh, yay. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. It's all her fault! But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Don't start using Larry as something to base yourself on, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here. Phoenix, my eyes are up here. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Duh.
Huh?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
The law office of Goofball Valley Girl and Spirit Tits.
Or rather, spear tits. Spear tits. Spiritits? Spare tit. Spur tit. You get the idea. Okay, wait up!
That's funny.
The end. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. Say a clear stage at this point? Yes. Oh, wait, I just didn't mean to hit that just yet. No, I wanted to do the thing. Stop. Whatever. Wait, this could be the episode intro. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the sky, for it'll be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Cry! The warriors' swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
In the criminal justice system, all defendants are innocent until proven guilty, either by confession, plea bargain, or trial by judge. This is one of those trials.
Wright & Co. Law Offices, 5 o'clock, October 14th. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! This Ninja Gaiden remake intro is wonderful. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. It's my fucking office. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? That one. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people in the 12 to 18 demographic. Young? Like how young are we talking here? 10 years old? So Michael Jackson young. Oh, did I say that out loud? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Too old for him then. Oh, I'm gonna stop with that. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh, he's a wee one. He's in the 18 to 35 demo. That's my demo. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. For a moment, he was worried he was in major violation of child labor laws. That's what it was. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about the kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Hard to be a lawyer when you got no fucking clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Start a Patreon. Or suck and fuck, I don't know. Ask grass or cash, nobody rides for free. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. Says you, wishful child. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Bling. Bling. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Apparently I slept till 8:00 for some reason. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's 8:00, you fucking idiot. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're on about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Fine. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays a villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Well, fuck. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Bling, bling.
I told you never to call this number. Yeah, right, and call law officers. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yeah, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They had the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. You got... Are you... You gotta look there, Maya. Are you holding your breath if I say no? Is your face gonna turn purple? Yeah, she's trying to Pumpkin Junior face. Quick, let's pull one of those up for comparison purposes. Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah, she's got her best Pumpkin Junior face on.
Yep.
The resemblance is quite uncanny.
Even the eyes.
Yes. Well, what should we do? Maya is maximum pout. What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. So, if you don't know what the hell to do, occasionally you can come back to the office and she might prod you in the right direction. In this case, the right direction, of course, being the precinct. Fuck, what's his voice gonna be? What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying here? Still haven't decided on his voice yet. Okay, Will did not say yes. Or who said what here? Something's wrong? No, I can't use that voice. He's like a primary character for the whole thing. I can't go with the murder face. What if I do Squiscar? Wait, no, this guy's American. He can't have a voice like that. And then the vaguely New York accent already belongs to Gumshoe. Something wrong? No. No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? No, that's not a good voice either. We'll work on it. We're trying out different actors. Again, that's not Will speaking right here. Disappointed. Oh, no. Fuck, I can't settle on one. Fuck me. Like, I just look at this guy and I gotta visualize a voice for this. This is like screenwriting bullshit. What is this guy supposed to sound like? Like, part of me just wants to do Shrek, but Edgeworth's already kind of got the European thing going on. And in my eyes, already got the dumbass deep voice. Oh, wait, I got it. No, it's okay. It is a real mate. When I got a part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't even want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Hook. Nick. What? What is with that voice? I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. He just said he did it 2 seconds ago. Alright. Give me your life story. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. There was a big hole in his chest. It didn't look great. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as weapon. Tell me about what the kid's like. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks streets of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Dude, that's the kind of dipshit joke I'd make. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Alright, what's your alibi? Yeah, leave that one out of the court record. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I got some shut-eye in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. So you have no alibi. Great. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action, hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the moida. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Alright, let's go to the TV studio. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Oh, fuck me.
Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me!
Sorry, but we're liars.
Oh yeah, well that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out.
Caucus?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident came to snoop around.
Yeah, she gets a lot of lines in this.
You're today wasting your time to all your job you should be doing a large night's work like rest. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Times like that, please just proof for how you pick without doing for different things.
Are you sure you want to do that voice? Are you gonna reconsider?
It's crotchety old lady. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
Yes, you will.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! That's the one you're being spoken to used today.
Ugh. Fucking old bag. And this isn't the only game she's in. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... no, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star then, too. He was...
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Tell me about Will Powers, then. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
And of course, she's gonna be a thing throughout the entire fucking case. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. It was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
I guess he has a certain roguish charm about him. Should I have heard of that? No.
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Great. Why were you so suspicious? Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body.
We're slowly slipping into Carol Channing territory.
Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
Huh. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. So, You look forward to seeing her hauled off in cuffs at the end. So, can you give us a letter so she'll let us in? Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. So I gotta ask you about the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request added to the court record. Just hope this won't get me past that security lady. So, has something changed in his alibi? Because we now have some different information. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Just now you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. Oh, no, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. He says he wasn't there. She says he was. The truth is somewhere in between. Hey, you, old bag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Gave Powers' request to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. 50 cents for a map? That's pretty cheap in this day and age. Let me see this thing. We're at the main gate. There's an employee area and then a gate that leads to the 2 studios. Gotcha. Alright, well, actually, is there anything else to be said to her? No, we're done with her for now. Outside Studio 1. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. You monster! Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. How can he be a bad detective? He has the classic detective get-up on. He's a schmoop. I'd say he's a character, alright. Alright, Constable, what are you doing here? So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Oh, the autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to the court record. Let me have a look at that thing. Time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Reason for the arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30 p.m. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. So, about the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Ooh, okay. What is it? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of him. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny. For someone who with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. I don't give a fuck. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's a chance to check things out. So we're done asking him questions, right? Okay. We'll look around here first. So this is the camera that supposedly took the picture. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and then you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. Oh, there's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. What the hell is this? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. I got a hair in my mouth. God damn it. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. That it did. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. Says you. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Alright, well, let's keep moving here. Or not. Oh, maybe I have to examine it first. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Please tell me I don't have to go back and schmooze the lady. Please, for the love of God.
I got a feeling that's what you're gonna have to do.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts!
Hell yeah!
I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey! Oh, wrong sound.
Dong dong.
I got the Stream Deck Mini, so I have folders set up, and I thought I was in a different place.
Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
You had to make my life harder by giving that photo detective gumshoe. Give me the photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? 10 rupees for the joke. Thank you, Z.
Or that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you.
Yeah, good one, Sonny.
That wasn't really that funny.
Dong dong.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him?
Make with the camera. About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate. See? Then it snaps the photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Would you care if I were to, the computer that runs the studio security camera.
Hey, no touching!
Hey, Ara, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're experimenting with a 7 p.m. Eastern start time now that I get out of work a little earlier. So, let's see. Well, oh, right, maybe we go to the employee area now. Right, because now he said we could go nosing around now. How you doing, Error?
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
How come there's no music? Oh, good. Always good to get home. Let's see. Well, yeah, it's always good to get home as opposed to not getting home. That would be unfortunate. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Mr. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. What's with the soda? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What?
I love her so much.
She does love the meat. Huh, there's a vent over here. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah. If you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. What was my voice again? Oh, yeah.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
Except when you are. What else should I look at here? It's a bicycle. The backdrop. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Can I advance into... Actually, check the laundry or whatever this is. Gotta close it up where a solid snake could sneak in. They could. No clues here. Dynamite drop-in. Can we go inside the dressing room? Dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Let's have a look around here. There's the bed supposedly he slept in. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. We have a handbag here. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. Well, good. That means we can get into the studio. Perfect. Let's get the fuck out of here, then. Hello, Bjorn. Welcome to the stream. We're all doing quite well on this lovely Tuesday. We gotta go back to the main gate. She hasn't left, so no nosing through the computer yet. Outside Studio One. So now we should be able to get into Studio... Oh. What if I examine it now? The entrance to Studio One. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, let me in. There's no blood, there's only a chalk. What is it? How you doing? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Have a look around here. What's in this bag? Nothing, it won't tell me. How about the camera? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know... Yeah, no, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? Shit, I need a voice for her. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. I'm still not sure about that voice. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios aren't doing so well right now, and yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. I say, neat. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio One. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Huh. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. What were you sensing, though? So you sensed that someone other than regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it into witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Touché. Other than the body, is there anything else worth looking at here? But the call was coming from inside the house. Different case. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would at least leave a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, I don't know about that, Phoenix. I think there's some shenanigans afoot here. There should be a lot more blood. A lot more blood. Hey, old bag, you fuck off yet? What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. It was one of them new bloodless murders everyone's talking about. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? He had no blood, it was just full of hot air. Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Oh, Christ, Granny's pissed.
Now you did it.
Alright, you better tell me real quick, you spiky haired cretin. Someone's been complaining with the work I do, eh? We were just talking about the assistant in Studio 1. Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouth like there was no tomorrow saying this, that, and the other thing. While I was young, let me tell you, we don't think about respecting your elders. Back then we did this grind, and you used to do. I'm done. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over her shoulders. I need a young priest, an old priest, and a fucking shotgun. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. We can find some porn. Should I try the computer? Of course fucking try the computer. What kind of question is that? Yeah, we would need Bruce Campbell for that. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. I believe it was 307. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. It's a picture of the Steel Samurai. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Oh god, double burp text noises from 2 of these games at once. Right, yeah, because your boyfriend's playing this. Something's printed on the back. Huh, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What is that? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' alleged photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick, can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll just put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Yes, I'm sure the security lady fucking did it. To be continued. She is suspect. Yes, she is.
In the criminal justice system, all defendants are innocent until proven guilty, either by confession, plea bargain, or trial by judge. This is one of those trials.
The court now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Prosecution will show the court that on 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to... I don't remember what this guy's accent was. I just had a massive brain fart. First, I would like to call familiar face Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe the case to the court. Yes, sir, I'll explain with a guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through on their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate of the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is the gate, see? Past that are the studios. I feel like I have to wave my hand when I'm doing his voice, or else the whole thing doesn't work. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. She's clearly the fucking murderer. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came over to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled on account of that guy being dead as shit. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I think we're good. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. I would say how feudal, but to each their own, I suppose. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh, fuck me. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please!
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. She'll just call me Grandma. It's fine when I see what I was Oldbag. It was just my name, dearie. Even though the children make fun just because my name. Can you believe it? Lose this boy, the camera should still. And then we call me Oldbag and just cry. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
Your Honor, the witness is infatuated with the prosecution. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. Now, the murder occurred at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Do you think this judge shows up at court, sees Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth at their position, just goes,
Oh God, not this crap again.
I'm sure he does. Alright. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer, and... So we already need to start poking holes in her identification of the suspect. Dagger Bjorn, thank you very much for swinging by. We're always happy to have you. One when you got to the guard station, was at the main gate from then until 5, and the murder happened at 2 p.m. It seemed to me because a certain man walked by me right at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. Yeah, about that. So, you saw Mr. Powers. Yeah, that would be it. That's what I asked. Got wax in your ears, sonny. Next, this is a chance. Yeah, time to pull up this secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Yeah, you know what? I don't know about that.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? Yes. Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I was born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Ugh. Wow, old Windbag even has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Huh.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. I actually want to press on this one.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that, as if to make an old lady want to cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for Allah's sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Yes. Yes, you have. You saw him trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Would you care to elaborate on what the prop in question was? He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Apparently he sprained... yeah. Dragging his leg. Can I... What did that update? A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. I don't know if I can tell off of that. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus, the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. So he's dragging his legs, see, clear as day. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured.
It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See, and you didn't trust me. Whippersnapper. That was how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
I'm not happy. I'm never happy. But wait a minute, if you're in the security office, how'd you see him trip and fall? The pants like 50 sizes too big. Oh, yes. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Oh, you kissed his boo-boo.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know anything about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, and poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And
What exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
what about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
Hold it!
Did we ask about this? Yeah, we did. I think we've had... Oh, okay, I've done something. I think we've had enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where's the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well... We couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Just forget that question, it's not important. Move on. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Witness's account continued.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So,
If no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
see, there's something about this whole thing that's been bothering me, and I think we're finally at the part where we can discuss it. We suspect this is not the only photo that was taken, for it is at least number 2. Yeah, the whole they were wearing the suspect clothes, ergo is the suspect. Happens a lot. 2:30 p.m., yeah. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Yeah, see, I got a question about you for that. Exactly, Husky. Objection!
Objection!
Hold on! Look at this photograph! Look at this photograph!
Oh boy. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm gonna need a second after that one. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct? Look at this graph. It has an X, Y, and Z. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
Ask yourself, was that worth damaging your voice for? Yes. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know you hid from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
And that very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Hello, I'm number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Huh?
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day, yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Ah! You're watching your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. The whippest of snappers.
Huh, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Bitch, what you say?
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yeah, I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh, now this comes out.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I said this was a term for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Nice of you to get a line in here, Maya. Every day, you have one other important job to do. You go through the photos, record in the security computer, and check them. You throw in any photos that aren't suspicious looking you see. Now to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
Huh, a fanboy.
A fanboy? Oh, I'll bite. Then what's going on? Is it... You wonder what your neighbors think when they hear this stream. See, what you should be doing is... No. See, the really fun thing in the apartment we used to live to is you could hear when people were banging. And you found it disgusting, and I found it hilarious. You still want to comment on that? No?
Your first one?
Yeah. Yeah, the one back in Canada. You know what?
I
If
don't
you,
remember.
I was saying, you know what? If you don't remember, that's a defense mechanism in your head doing that.
Probably.
Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about their Herzl from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One went there that day.
Wait a minute! Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, they weren't my words. I found them.
You can't help but feel having real video cameras in a storage server would have helped this case. You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Well, if you must know, there's a train that goes into the employee area. The crate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks.
Pardon me.
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably second or third grade. What?
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay you much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him.
I'd like to take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Okay, we're taking a short break here, it seems. Oh, Mr. WP. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who is the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does that leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else who could conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. It's time. It's beta time. Old wrestling joke. What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. Alright, we're back.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim and would tell him to shove it up his ass. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers could have committed the murder?
The assistant girl, the grade school boy, or the security lady? As far as we know, the assistant has an alibi. The assistant was in the employee area, or wherever the hell it was they were. The grade school boy, who we've not identified yet, but everyone seems to reasonably agree he probably couldn't wield the damn weapon. Which only seems to leave the security lady as a possible suspect. She was there. She has already falsified evidence. Or, well, no, she kind of did destroy evidence, didn't she? She hates whippersnappers too. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Whoa! The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper.
Order. Yeah, is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Okay. And slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She turns into Mass Effect Virtue when angry, yes. Did I proofread this? Exactly. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes II, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? There's a distinct lack of objection! Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter?
I believe the prosecution checked out mentally about 5 minutes ago, Your Honor. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Itchy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way.
Let's go all the way with Granny.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. Wait, what did I just say?
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin any old man, my old man, in 10 seconds tops.
You're hot, Mr. Wright.
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper.
I have proof.
For proof?
I have proof?
Indeed, let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder?
Do I have proof that the... Do I have proof? Oh yeah! The kid would have had to swipe the card key.
Take that!
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to studios have had a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something Oudbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wait a second! I'm not gonna just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By who? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify. Raise the roof. Testify.
Hey, Daisy 103. We are, in the midst of a trial, as you can see. Will Powers on the trial is supposedly accused of murder. We don't think he did it. But apparently her lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Yes, this is the first game, third case.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
There are a shitload of other people involved?
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Global Studios wanted you to... Would you care to elaborate as to the identity of the other people on the studio at the day of the murder? It is charming how he lets them try and squirm out of it, and then you poke him like this.
Hold it!
Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and then a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path of the monkey's head had fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... I think that's it. We need to find out who these people are. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios in the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Man, he is not having a good day. He is having a bad day. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. Court adjourned. Bon bon.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right there. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I say sniff?
We'll be going out of the studios to do some more investigation. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigation. Is that Grimman? Is that Grimman, ma'am? I haven't actually played the HD remakes. I know we specifically went with the old-timey ones because A, it's the original aesthetic, and B, you get to wave the Wiimote around like an idiot. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses, for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really been the old windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. That is true. I could have waved the Joy-Con around like an idiot. Well, yeah, because, I mean... Smart. I hadn't considered that. Ah, well. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff. This isn't actually home... This is actually an official Wii release, though. This is the... It's kind of... It's... Well, it's official. They sold it on the Wii shop. Alright, I'm supposed to do this every time we begin a new part of the episode.
In the criminal justice system, all defendants are innocent until proven guilty, either by confession, plea bargain, or trial by judge. This is one of those trials.
Yeah, it got an eShop release. I mean, not that you would remember that now, because eShop is as dead as disco. Ooh, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Alright, I'm going. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts.
Donuts.
What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Oh.
You can eat the donuts if you want, I'll let you. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Donuts. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Oh well, let's keep moving here. I'm going to the employee. Let's check out the employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Yeah, right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry myself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Let me see this thing. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I kind of feel sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want me to rip the gate off? Or the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa! She's serious? Uh-oh. Well, we do need to talk to the kid. Rip that sumbitch open! Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hi-ya! Oh! Ow, my hand, I hurt my hand and my pinky's bent the wrong way. Oh wait, wrong video game. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. 500 PiBcast to whoever got that reference. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do such a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Alright, I suppose we'll go moseying around then. Exactly, it was Grand Theft Auto 3 Chatterbox. I will adjust your pivots. Stand by. That is 500 PiBcast for Private Hammond. Let's see, PVT Hammond. How do I edit that? So I'm just gonna go ahead and knock that up to... Ta-da! There. You shouldn't be watching this because I'm trying to replay the game for the first time in 10 years, but I'm so entertaining. Aww. Well, hey, if you work up real fast, we can play along. It's an idea. Oh, hello. Ho-ho, you look like a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Oh, you're literally where I am. Oh. Eh. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Wait, I'm getting your voice mixed up with the other folks. Tell me about the studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you. I'm thinking maybe doing these once a week. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. I get to stretch the old vocal cords.
Yeah.
We get to replay an amazing series of games.
Yeah.
I get to show off my silly badge. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? 53 more.
Oh, we're getting so close.
Oh, yes. Do kids sneak in here a lot? No. More than glad, more than happy to be added to your slate. Well, I don't think that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Tell me about the director and Al. And Al. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Bialystok and Bloom, I presume? Or someone else? Let's go back to the employee area. I guess it was too much to hope the kid would turn up. What if I check the... Let me check the dressing room. What the fuck? Who are you dudes, Lamal?
God, him.
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, Lamus. How can you not know the great salmonella? I make delete shows. Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC, read the film credits.
Oh no.
Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle!
This has not aged well.
No.
This part has not aged well.
What is that? You know, on closer inspection...
Yeah, hot slab. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause their costume rocks so raw.
Oh no, it's a YouTube commenter in human form. Rock stores? But what? Hey, you're
What?
drooling.
Wall buffer overrun pan.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
You're taking my creative powers. Age check, 17.
Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. A sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
Okay, we're buying Maya a taser. Yes.
Raffle Lamau.
This actually becomes a thing.
Princess.
Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool.
Shut up, Phoenix. You don't even know. You don't even know it's cool.
The day of the crime, Raffle Knob. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about it, say. That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, duck stores I made missing out of food.
Nick, what does suck sores mean? There's a pink princess, her name is Peach. No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. And Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Tell me about the producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius.
Mad skills all the way.
Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon until 4 the whole time. See, I like it. He's got the demented voice when he's going off the rails and regular when he's not. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Have I anything I can present this guy? Can you tell me anything about the murder weapon?
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me.
Son, this is the only time I'm gonna warn you. Put the fucking tongue away. Why are you staring at me like that? Because he's really interested in going down on a statutory rape charge. I think we're just gonna get the fuck away from this guy. Can we go to Studio 2? Leave that guy there and hope he's not following us.
Weeaboo! 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 Weeaboo!
Outside Studio 1.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Okay. Outside Studio 2. Next, remember that exact spot that you were when you play this case for your first time. Share with the class. Where were you? And why on earth do you remember? See, for me it was weird. I actually played the second game first. So I had a lot of weird continuity stuff. But it all made sense in the end. Alright, well, while you're telling the class, let's go to Studio 2. A Winnebago? Oh, that's a key van. Oh. This place is deserted. Crash!
Eek! Nick! What was that noise?
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick.
Oh, that works. Nothing exciting. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Alright, let's go back. Abandoned cabin in a secluded wooden section of the studio. Hey, thank you for the 13 biddies, Z.
Aha!
My sound editing is on point. Why, thank you. Most of the old memories of video games growing up were based on the music out. I have the same fucking problem. Like, you hear a song, it's like, oh, video game. And if I play the video game, it's, oh, it's song. It's like for Final Fantasy X, it's Men at Work, Land Down Under. I guess I could say if I hit the wrong button. And... shit, what else? Fuck, I usually have a couple of these committed to memory, but I guess it'll be a little while.
Aha! You again! Yeek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine?
Yes, the self-titled Genesis album is a good album.
How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. Tell me about the fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. Can we have some keys, please? She's gonna murder everyone. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras.
Hey, don't touch it.
Guess I better investigate there later. Alright. Let's try the employee area again. Is that bet of ours paid? It is paid off! Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, I'm Kiddo. What's your name, Spart? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh, but you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Is that just angry Ash Ketchum? It sure seems like it. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again, I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Looks like, gosh, what is her name? Mary Lynn... Gail the Snail. You know who I mean. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer. That kid has no place criticizing someone else's clothing choices.
Ain't that the truth?
Exactly. What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha, 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 you can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last name line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing?
Having a pissing match.
Yeah, they're having a... yeah, exactly. They're doing some challenge pissing. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You know, if you keep your face... if you hold your face like that, it's gonna stay that way. You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? What? No way am I telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? What those two are doing is what you hear sometimes at conventions. Not bad, kid. I had to use 10% of my power. Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Well, then we better track down the little whippersnapper. But seriously though, what the fuck did we pick up? Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads, sleeping pills. Okie dokie. Director, are you still in there? You know what? I don't even care if I'm supposed to talk to you. I'm getting out of here. Further I get away from him, the better, frankly. He was poisoned, you think. Hey, Sigma. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Notch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Director, you have any... You know what, never mind. Maya sure looks happy. So now we can examine for the key that we're missing. Hey, Nick. Now's a chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. Are we borrowing this, right, Nick? Yes, borrow. Alright, let's get back over there then. So, outside Studio 1. Outside Studio 2. Now, theoretically, we can enter. I must have to examine the door. Why is this bent? There's some flowers here. Wow, it's so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Very dangerous. That looks like an OSHA violation. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager then. That looks like an OSHA inspector hyperventilating. Hello. Eek! There's someone in here! Names. Our names, we're WP's lawyers, and, I see. Who might you be? D. Vasquez, the producer. I speak with Slavic accent even though named Vasquez. Don't ask why. D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Poor Maya. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Married into the... Oh, she married into the name. That's what it is. Miss Vasquez. In that cougary anime style. Script. Excuse me. Script. I'm looking for a script. A script. The Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it.
Okay.
We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Doesn't seem like she wants to have a discussion on the matter. Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. How about the director? About the director. Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Yes. I believe it comes with the territory. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to run do your errands? I don't think I like her. Maya, these are the normal ones in the entertainment industry. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Vasquez's memo added to the court record. What does it say? The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Okay, let's go see the director then. Just wait till you see the folks at UPN. Alright, let's go find Sal. Manella. Somebody needs to be shot over that one. So much walking. Exactly. Yo, Creeper. Yeah. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats.
Uh-oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it, Shakes.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look at all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. So, where would dipshit over here have been? Back to the employee area. Maybe back at Studio 1? Because, yeah, we honestly didn't look around very much there. Studio main gate. Move. Okay, so think like a creepy guy. Oh god. But wait a minute, we must have been in the right place. Get me back there. Maybe he can say something about the matter. No. Give me the script, you douche. Here, I got this from the producer. Bring script for episode 13. Where'd he put it? Must have left it somewhere. Alright. Yeah, I guess we are gonna have to find this stupid thing. Maybe Studio 1? We haven't, because yeah, that'd make sense, especially if they're doing rehearsals in there. Oh, look, there it is. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need to and get out of here quick, Nick. I'm guessing this is it. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in pocket. He used to have a director's chair. That thing looks comfier than it is, I'm sure. So they must. I mean, do they even sit in those things anymore? So here's the issue. Do tell while I try to find the director. See if I'm supposed to give him the damn thing. The seat part is actually kind of narrow. That was going to be my guess, because otherwise how would the damn thing work? And way too close to the back. So you're telling me it's a very easy chair to fall out of if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. We found your script. What? Thanks! Still, I don't know. That woman is weird when you bring something to her late. Say, do you think you dude can take it down there for me? THX. Is that producer really that scary? Well, she's certainly not normal. Right. Oh, God. I'm gonna wake up screaming every night until I die. She's way more normal than this director's shithead, that is true. Or her demons are far worse. Studio 2. Go inside. Trailer. Hey, you. You willing to answer my fucking questions now? Here, we found it. Your script. Script handed to D. Vasquez. Imagine that guy with that face behind the camera on the DOA Extreme games. Ooh. Oh, that's not pretty. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of murder? Yeah, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, for the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path. Oh yeah. Are you willing to answer my questions now? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unlocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure that corroborates my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30. Time of death. Very well. Come. That Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. Yeah, it is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died at Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey data added to the court record. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. What if the monkey was still set for Paris time? It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Yeah, I agree. I agree that Mr. Monkey did it. I guess we're going back to the office. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Mia, it's your boobs. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. And my voice is pulling double duty for the kid. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble then. I'd say so. What did you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. With my boobs. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alright, back to the studio. Where's that little pissant at? Uh-oh. You get the idea. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy the whole time. Heart attack. When I could catch him, I have... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbeck, no! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I wonder. Do you want the trailer key back? Miss Oldbag, I'm just borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Tell me about the fanboy. What happens to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. You'll huff? Lay him flat! My, what a violent old lady. With the director? Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart. You don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Oh. Well then Christ, we have all the leverage in the world. Do you want this back? Hey, that's a card! Studio One? Right, a card key to Studio One. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card. That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Let's track down a whippersnapper. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Hey, Pissan, I got your fucking Pokemon cards. Hey! Hey, you! Hey, wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Oh god, get it away from the director. Don't leave him alone with anyone's kids. I'm not doing a bong bong on this one. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away! Come back. There. He's back. Well, shit, that was easy. How did she... Jedi mind tricks? Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? It's the boobs, isn't it? Please? I'm Cody. I have to change the voices up slightly. Hi, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Talk about the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's, the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
You're picking your nose. So, you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? How about a return of something precious? Cody, does this look familiar?
Hey! You are!
You are? Huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very base of our consumer society in the name of the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever. I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Okay, I need different trading cards, apparently. Miss Vasquez, do you got trading cards? Asking for a friend? Just beat the kid up. Oh, would that I could. Doesn't look good on the resume, though.
Oh, hi.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say.
I want to ask you about the fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Have you seen this boy? Ah! Ah! Just ignore the fact that she is entirely different. Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse.
Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was sneezing. She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No. What?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Come on, Dame, make with the dough. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't get the feeling something's being covered up here. Do you have any fucking trading cards I can have? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card!
Please! I beg you! Please trade with me! Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards!
Look, I'm able to trade you an ultra rare premium card. Well, how fortunate is that? Trade me a... Huh. Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Fine, make the fucking trade. Okay.
Really? Thanks. This is for you.
URP card added to the court record. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Seriously, Mia, we've got to talk about your tits. Can you... Look, I appreciate as much as the next person, but I feel it's not very professional. And again, normally I'm all for this stuff, but we're lawyers. We can't be lewd all the time. Alright, how about, Alright, where's this pissant? He's over here. Oh no, he's in the director's... No, the director's not. He's in the dressing room. Alright, kiddo. I'm a spirit. Fuck your professionalism. That is true. See this card?
Yeah, so wait! That's it! That's the ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please!
Oh, phrasing.
You gotta give it to me!
Kid, I'm gonna tell you this one time. Never say that again. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and I'll even throw the evil magistrate to boot!
No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
Gave the ERP card to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Alright, kid, make with the deets. Bribing kids for info. Yep. Or defense attorneys.
So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool!
I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Ninja. I swear with Phoenix luck the kid doesn't kick him in the kneecaps.
So tell me, what was your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai?
His kind nature, his fighting skills, or Will Powers' acting? I'm guessing there's no wrong answer here. I'm gonna say Will Powers' acting. Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show.
Actually, I'm a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore.
You're calling me hardcore?
So what else do you like about him?
I like how he doesn't kill people. Don't tell me I have to keep this act up.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
Oh, fuck me. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Wazam! Steel Samurai always wins, always.
Except when he doesn't.
Check this out, it's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album's a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. To be fair, someone gave her a statue over the head, so you gotta take the good with the bad, I suppose. So, tell me what happened. You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody?
Yeah.
Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What did you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia! Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. The director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Nuts. I'm guessing that's Gumshoe. Not so fast, pal! Yeah, it is. I heard everything! This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Wah!
Kidnapping. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa! Come to trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Yeah. I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great, thanks, Mia.
See you soon. To be continued. I think we're actually going to wrap it for here. I think we're going to switch to cooldown mode. We've been at this almost 3.5 hours. And as much as I enjoy losing my voice, I also kind of like having a voice. So, can I back out of this gently? Yes. Back to the title screen. We did save. Let's make real fucking sure we did save. I mean, I'm pretty sure we saved. I'm going to be... Okay, day 3 trial. We're good. Yeah, as much as people enjoy a Law & Order PiB edition, it's kind of too much. It's pretty good. Alright, so... Switch to cooldown. We did Who's Line, so let's just do the wheel this time. So this will take me a second to set up here. Just have to close down and wake up the correct programs. So that can go away. This can go away. This can come back. You can come back. And then, hopefully we won't get the same 3 puzzles again. There we go. Wheel of Fortune! That was weird. Okay, 1 player versus computer, skill level 2. Player 1, enter your name. At least they were in a different order, yeah. That was weird. So tonight's contestant is... It's Rolfizz, my large adult son. If he is in attendance, make yourself known for wonderful, fabulous prizes. Rolfizz. Don't break the game. Okay.
I broke it. I broke the game.
That's a short one, whatever it is. Oh, jeez. That was close. T. Titties. Nah, you know what, Samantha and Jane, you're both song titles. You got this. Samantha must be a song title. I know Jane is. No P's, no T's. What do you got, Jane? We say it's all over for you and me, Carl. There's a time for love, and I'm told there's also a time for letting it be. Yeah? Urge to watch Wet Hot American Summer Rising. 350. Love it or die. That's what it is. Love it or die. Like it or not. Like it or not, you're probably right. Nope, it's not like it or not. Okay. Denied. Love it or not, maybe? Solving this rests on just getting one more friggin' letter. Yep, Daisy, around these parts we finish... We don't just end the stream, we like to do a cooldown game, which is basically a game show. Go for the safety N. We will do that. Loan it to Ben during a facade.
What about the safety Z?
Yes, this was made by Rare. Shit, I was supposed to do an N. Never mind.
God damn it.
Why isn't this on the Rare replay? Come on, man. And anticipation isn't on that thing either. What a crock of shit. No Fs. We have done Family Feud a few times, yes. We alternate sometimes between the NES and Super Nintendo version. Anticipation, yes. What do you mean nobody cares about anticipation? Look it up, guy. Huh. Classic concentration. We did that once. And I think we did a whole round of Jeopardy once. Jane? That's what you get. I'd love to buy a vowel, but I ain't got the money for that. Keep going, son of a bitch. And we've also done the Family Edition and the Junior Edition. I gotta do the Fam Edition sometime, though. 200. Land.
I'm assuming.
Land ho? Lend me in...
Yep. V's got it.
Lend me an ear. Don't say that to Van Gogh. He won't like it. There's no eyes in this, you fucking idiot. Boo, bad joke. Well, I'm sure Jane's gonna solve this now. Lind, Ma, and Car.
Let me a ham, please.
Oh, God.
Can I get a ham?
Oh,
Good job,
Jesus.
Gene.
Okay, there you go. So I wasn't allowed to solve it. They didn't give me a chance because I had no money.
Dumb.
So because I had no money when there were only vowels left, it wasn't willing to allow me to take a shot at it, I guess.
You
That
have to either buy a vowel or submit a thing in order to solve it?
Well, no, I could have just solved it right there, but I had no money for the vowels, so I guess it passed me. Yeah, this game does hate the poor. Hey, Raining Bagels. Sure, go for it. Las Vegas. I haven't even looked at this thing yet. And, yeah, that's Las Vegas or San Diego. That's not Las Vegas, it was probably San Diego. Ooh, you was a contestant on The Price is Right, eh? Down on Contestants Row. Do tell. Did you win the Amana refrigerator freezer? So, I know what this is. But let's keep going. I gotta rack up points before the bonus round. Do the safety S. San, yeah. So really there's only two consonants left. D-I-E. So there's only two consonants left. The D and the G. Come on, baby. Give me the D! Alright. Aw. Well, I mean... Ah, fuck me! Now we're processed, starting at 4 a.m. Ouch. I am thinking... what I did do a while ago, and I haven't gotten around to finalizing it yet, is I did get another version of the Price is Right game for Wii, so we might do that again sometime. We did a 2-part stream series on the Price is Right decades, and I recently got the 2010 version for Wii, so we might do that sometime. That seems like a good Memorial Day week stream. Vlad Jr. got his first home run. I saw that. Oh god, only vowels are left again. There's no U in San Diego, numbnuts. Okay, let's just solve. Like, literally, there's one of every other vowel, and you picked U. Wow. They add any new games to it? Don't know, I haven't played it. We would be finding out, we would all be finding out together. San Diego, yes. I believe it's Spanish for a whale's vagina?
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the line.
Yeah. $200. Jesus. What in the... Okay, so literally anybody can win this. Whatever it is, there's only the one S. The blank of blank's blank. The Hunchback of Notre Dame? What are you? Well, you don't get points for that. Yeah, that sucks. But, I mean, you know. It's an institution at this point. I guess at this point there's a lot of vetting that has to happen. The something of something's donut. Give me an R. The Return of Halley's Comet. We've had this one. The return of Halley's Comet. How do I spell Halley's? I-L... Oh, not Hadge. H-A-L-L-E-Y. Okay. Turn of Halley's Comet, not Halley's. Walt Chamberlain. Halley's Comet. Wolf. Thank you. The return of Halley's Comet. Yeah, like I said, we've had this one before. If my large adult son is in attendance, make himself known, else I will pick his bonus prize for him. We have a sports car, a motorboat, a deluxe kitchen, the ski holiday, the bedroom suite, or the dream vacation. If I were my large adult son, what would I pick? I think he would totally go for the deluxe kitchen. How to tell this game is old. The last time Kaylee's Count came around was 1986. The next time was 2061. Oh, nice. Oh, coffee maker. Oh, well. I mean, that's... maybe it's a conversation piece. Yeah, it's the coffee maker I want on the show. Do I use it? No. But I want it. It's mine. Alright, deluxe kitchen, which would at least assume have a coffee maker in it. Let's just do the standard here. And again, I feel like we've had this before. The something and the Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna take y'all at your word. M-U-I-R. Alright. Oh, that was quite nice of you to give away your game show coffee maker. Interesting story. Thank you for the insight. A horrible idea, really. But yes, whenever we end a stream, we like to do a game show. So if you tune into further streams, look forward to that. That's bit of insight. Everyone lost. Oh, so it was an excellent show, is what you're telling me. I love those ones. Like at the end, I was like, "God damn it! Can somebody win?" In as many words. Skunker, yes. What I do is for the every start of the month I take the full list of subs, I stick it into a randomizer. Whenever we do this, I pull a name, and in this case was Roll Fizz, who is one of my subs. The Super Skunker. Oh man, wow. See, you have a show like that, it's like I think we should just burn the studio down after that. Wow. Alright, I suppose we'll move on to the live and studio since we're wrapping up for this evening. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns before we adjourn for the evening? Stay tuned next week for the continuing adventures of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and his attempts to seek justice for Will Powers and whoever the guy who killed fucking Jack Hammer was. Is the list rigged? No, the list is not rigged. That was a good. That was good. I don't think I killed anybody with the voices. Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, I have starting the streams earlier, but if it's cramping too many people's style, maybe I'll push it back a little bit. So.
I mean, I suppose that's something you could like do a poll.
Yeah, I should do a poll. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a poll. We'll do a poll, see what everybody thinks on the matter. Because I mean. What's the point putting out this grade A quality content if my regular viewers aren't available to watch, I guess? May as well give them an opportunity to have their voices heard and all those platitudes. So we'll be streaming again on Thursday night. We're gonna do a chill stream. We're gonna do some Dead or Alive Extreme 3. Which is basically sand and titties the game. I'm gonna be upfront about that. But it's a relaxing game, and we shoot the shit, and we talk about what the fuck ever. So that's what we do. Pib, stop it. This is not a democracy. What it is, it's a democracy and a dictatorship at the same time. I poll the people, and then I do whatever the hell I want to do. But, you know, I would like to know what the people think. And I get horrible gambling objectives. Yes, like, can I get 2 pair 5 times? It's like, no. Why would I? No, 1 pair 5 times. Like, no. I want a full house or better. I want to lose at blackjack. Exactly. Z's not kidding. So if you've never seen Dead or Alive Extreme 3 before, tune in Thursday. Maybe you'll see some shit, I guess. Alrighty. I'm going to wrap up then. Thank you very much, Z, for your bitties. Daisy for the follow, and the Fruit Bat as well for the follow. I trust you all had a wonderful time. Would you like to say au revoir to the internet?
Have a good night, guys.
You
Stop trying to tell me how to say goodbye to people.
Leave
Exactly.
my mama.
All right. Au revoir, mes amis, and we will see you next time. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. So that's the thing. Because the thing that's screwed up now is, in a perfect world, I'd love to have done one case for each stream, but the problem is the cases keep getting longer. There's like at least 2 court things left in this one. Timing is all screwed up. Get out of here. Au revoir. Bye-bye. Mwah. Save for the classic exit music. Yes, the 5th case. We don't talk about the 5th case right now. No reference to the 5th case. Get out of here.
In the criminal justice system, all defendants are innocent until proven guilty, either by confession, plea bargain, or trial by judge. This is one of those trials.